What is up, loves? My name is Darkside, back with another GTA Online heist grinding video. I did this similar video last year. So we're going to be covering the Diamond Casino heist. If you guys haven't heard, they put the diamonds back in the game. So now you can get them. You have a better chance of getting them. You don't have to have GTA Plus either. It's for everybody, so which is a really good thing. And they're also paying 1.5 times on the Diamond Casino heist. So once you visit Leicester at Mirror Park, then you're going to have to go open your phone and go purchase an arcade. Please, for the love of everything, do not purchase an arcade in Paleto Bay. Just wait, save your money, because this is not worth it. They're 30% off right now, but even with the discount, it's not worth getting the Paleto Bay arcade. Because trust me, you're going to be going all over the map, and it's just going to take you forever to complete the setups. And especially if you want to do this solo and you have to drive everywhere, it's just going to take forever. So you could purchase the one in La Mesa. That one's pretty cheap. It's not that expensive. Same thing with the one at Grove Street. I own the one here at Vinewood. Now, this one's pretty expensive. I don't remember how much it is. I think it's like 2.6 mil, something like that. But one of the perks of having the most expensive one is I always come, when I have to go hack the Duggan guard's phone, I always come here to the observatory. Always, always, always. And I've helped people that have the La Mesa arcade, and we had to go all the way over to Del Piero to go hack the phone, which is kind of crazy. So I come literally right behind where I'm at every time. So I don't know if that's just a perk that you get for having the most expensive arcade, but yeah, definitely don't purchase the Paleto Bay, man. It's not worth it. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and we're going to purchase the heist. It's $25,000. I'm going to show you guys a few tips and tricks. I did the same thing last year and show you guys how to save time on some of these things.
Okay, here we go. Let's find out what's in that vault. First, we need someone with the right login credentials for their security system. I tracked the rough location of a member of Duggan's security team using his phone signal. Head over there and find him.
Okay, so what I'm doing, I just called him my Oppressor Mark II. Keep in mind, if you're driving everywhere, this is going to take you quite a bit longer, okay? So you definitely might want to have someone jump in with you that has some type of a flying vehicle, you know what I mean? And have them maybe call in a helicopter or, you know, a Deluxo or something like that to try and help you bust these out a lot faster. I usually get on my Oppressor and I go and I try and lock on to see where the guy is at first. Don't get too close though, because as soon as you come up on him and you get too close, it's gonna fail it instantly. Not fail it, but you're gonna get a wanted level, and then you're gonna have to take the guy out, and it's just more time you're wasting that you're gonna have to go and lose your wanted level. So do yourself a favor and just don't get too close. And even if you do get too close, shut your missiles off and try and pull against the wall, like pull up against in front of the wall. This way, when you get back on your Oppressor again, you don't automatically lock onto the two guys and catch a wanted level again. So, because that's a pain in the ass to just sit there and have to run around and lose your wanted level. Okay, so now that we made it to the casino, we're going to open up our phone, go to the bottom right, pink Wi-Fi signal. Just run around, and it'll start going up. Okay, and then if you're going the wrong way, it'll start going down. So it's pretty self-explanatory. Mine was over here at the inside track, so I'm going to go ahead and hack this and press right on the D-pad and start looking through the cameras.
That's it, you've got it. I'm in the system now. You only have a limited amount of time in the security. Find what's in that vault. You might find something.
Alright, as you can see, I did wind up getting gold. I was like, you know what, I'll take it. I'd rather have the diamonds, but gold is cool too. Gold pays pretty decent, especially with it being 1.5 times, it's going to be pretty decent. So, alright, this is to let you know, if you've never done this before, and you get something that you do not like cash or paintings. Paintings aren't even that bad. But say if you got cash, right?
How can I help?
If you've completed all the different variants of the heist, the silent, sneaky, big con, aggressive, you can actually call Lester and cancel the heist and go back and you lose your heist money, that your setup money, You can go and repay the setup money, and you could try and come back and get something else again. You have to do the same thing that I just did all over again. It only takes a couple minutes, though. I mean, if I got cash and the next time I got diamonds, it would definitely be worth it. You know what I mean? Especially when stuff is 1.5 times right now. Okay, so now what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be choosing my approach, okay? So, if you're not very experienced at stealth, you might not want to do the silent and sneaky. My advice would be to either do the aggressive or the big con. Eventually, you're going to have to run all of them, no matter what. It's going to force you to, okay? The first 3 times you do it. So, I would say probably knock out the silent and sneaky first, and maybe get some people to help you that have a little bit of experience on it, so they can help you knock it out. And then that's honestly the hardest one if you're not a good stealth player. So, aggressive, you're going to get hit a lot, you're going to lose a lot of money. So I'm going to choose the big con, right? And I'm going to do the group sex approach. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to purchase, first thing I always do, you could do the missions or you could buy it. I purchased the second level key card, and I also purchased the Noose getaway outfits, the escape outfits or whatever. Okay, I always do those 2 things first. Just buy them, get them out of the way. I don't mind spending the 170 grand. I have good money, so I mean, have a lot of money, so I don't really need to worry about that. I'm running this for other people anyway, so I don't even care. You know, it doesn't matter to me. Choose the crappiest gunner on this, because you're not even going to use your weapons. Car person, probably the level 5 one. You know, okay, you get 2 small cars. You know, I mean, it doesn't really matter because you're not going to really fight your way out. If you do this correctly, you shouldn't be fighting your way out at all. Okay, so for argument's sake of the video, I'm going to do the key cards first, okay? I'm going to set my spawn location to the arcade, all right? Set it to arcade. This way, if it's something you don't want, something that's too hard to do with, you know, by yourself maybe, like the one I'm going to be showing you first, when you have to go to get the prison bus and then go to the prison and steal the key card and everything. If you don't want that one, just switch lobbies, switch to a different invite-only lobby. I always do these by myself in an invite-only lobby. This way, if I don't have people with me, then I'm not going to have to keep inviting them and everything. So I'm just going to show you the first one, okay, the first mission that you could possibly get with the key cards, the vault key cards. That's going to the prison, all right? Normally, you would have to hijack the prison bus. Here, bottom left. Normally, you would have to hijack the prison bus, take it all the way to the prison, go inside, kill the guard. It's so stupid. It's a waste of time. Don't do that. Please don't get the prison bus. Take your, you know, weaponized vehicle or maybe like an armored vehicle or something. Just go straight to the prison and start shooting all the cops. They're going to open up the gate for you no matter what. Okay? And then you just go in, go upstairs, go kill the guard that's in the guard tower. Sometimes he, like here, you're going to see, he was actually on the ground. I didn't even have to go upstairs. Okay? The guard was actually downstairs for me. So I blew him up with the Oppressor Mark II. I almost thought he was upstairs. I was looking for him, like, where the hell is he? And you're going to see. I wound up seeing he was right behind me. I grabbed the key card, got on my Oppressor Mark II, and I flew out of there. It was done in like a minute and a half. I had it done. So whatever you do, just don't go get the prison bus. It's a waste of time. So, like I said, this is how you're going to do it if you have to go to the prison. This first one, this first way, right here. You're going to see. I'm going to leave here in a second.
Shit, you need to start listening to Uncle Lester. This way is going to be a whole lot harder.
So yeah, you could see I blew the dude up, and I almost thought he was like upstairs somewhere, and I was like, where the hell is this guy? But he was actually right behind my Oppressor Mark II laying dead on the ground. So this is the first possible way you can do this, okay? This is ballsy though. It is easy and it is quick, but it's very, very ballsy, because if you get killed in here and you don't get the key card in time, it's gonna be, you might as well change lobbies, man, because you are not gonna be able to fight your way back in. It's gonna be so hard to do, alright? And they're gonna impound your vehicle, and look at all the sniper shots I'm getting, I'm taking, man. I'm getting tore up. So if you're an inexperienced player, do not do it this way, alright? Please, because you're gonna get fucking lit up, and you probably don't have enough max health to keep you going, and it's just a bad scene. So what I did was I actually switched lobbies because I wanted to just show you guys that first way. This is the second way you can do it. If you switch lobbies and make the spawn location your arcade. Look at this. This one is so much easier, alright? And this is what I recommend you guys doing. If you get the harder one, just switch lobbies and try until you get this one. This one's so much easier. Just 2 places, you got to go and grab 2 different key cards. And that's it. And then once you have the key cards, you basically just... Like this one here, this guy's basically right across the street from my arcade. So I'm grabbing this key card. Now I go fly out to Grand Sonora Desert to the motel and I go grab the other one. And then once I grab that, I leave the area and then I just switch lobbies again and I'm, boom, back in my arcade again. I don't even have to fly all the way back. Okay, so that's where it saves you time. You know what I mean? You're going to save yourself a lot of time doing that. So that's just the way I do it, though. I mean, like I said, I could have these done in like 35 minutes. If I really wanted to, you know. But yeah, if you have to have, like I said, if you don't have any flying vehicles, it's gonna obviously take you a little bit longer. So try and get some people with some flying vehicles to help you, man. Definitely. And then, you know, you'll be golden. You'll be making money left and right. Trust me. Once you get a couple of these casino heists under your belt, you'll be making really good money. Especially now that they're paying extra money right now.
If my intel's correct, which it usually is, one of them will be in that motel having a swell old time.
Alright, so yeah, so like I said, here's the second guy. There's actually a lady and a guy in here. And just kill both of them, or you could shoot them or whatever. I usually just knock them over the head with the gun. Bam, bam, pick up the key card. Pick it up, walk straight out, and get on my Oppressor Mark II. And I fly away just a little bit till it shows that I completed it. And then you're going to see here, I'm going to switch lobbies again and teleport myself back to my arcade. So it's going to save me a couple minutes having to fly back to the arcade. There we go. Boom, and I change lobbies straight away and go back to the arcade in a different invite-only lobby. That's why I do that. Okay, so here I am. I'm back already, right? Saves me a little bit of time. This way I don't have to fly back. Okay, now I'm going to start up the next one. Okay, so this next one I'm going to be starting up is going to be the weapons, right? Luckily enough, I wound up actually getting a weapon setup that was right in the middle of the city, man. It was pretty easy, pretty close. And, yeah, it's better than going all the way out to Paleto Bay, because sometimes you have to go all the way out to Paleto Bay, and that's when like I said, I just switch lobbies and come back.
I know, kinda inconvenient, but you could just roll up there, fight your way in, and bring the guns back to the base, and we'd be set. It's easy, right? Cool.
Yeah, alright, so here I am. I'm just going to take out all the Vagos guys, and then just go inside the clubhouse, grab the weapons, and, you know, just be careful in here, man, because there's quite a bit of Vagos inside the clubhouse, too. Which is basically the same thing as, it's actually like a motorcycle clubhouse, set up the same way. It's just considered a Vagos clubhouse, so, but there are a lot of people there. Just be very careful. Go slow. For some reason, this dude on the left would not die, dude. I don't know what was going on here, but finally I got his ass.
Got him? Okay. Now bring him in. And not the goons. Just
And right there, that's what I usually do to kill the guy inside that office, rather than have to go deal with him. So I just spam a homing launcher or just a missile at him or RPG or whatever, and just take him out. And here I am going to drop the second set of weapons off. This is where you get people chasing after you. If you are lower level and you have a little bit of money, you can register as a VIP or a CEO and call in a buzzard. I think it's like $25,000, but it's not really worth it because you got to figure every single time you got to call in a buzzard, it's going to be 25 grand. So, you know, 10 times you do it, you're looking at $250,000. Like, come on now. You're better off buying a buzzard for that amount of money. But try and definitely find someone that's got some flying vehicles to help you out with this. I mean, I'm sure they'll help you. Like I said, not everybody on GTA Online is a toxic dick. So there are a lot of people like me that want to help you.
Not sound like the best idea, but you're gonna steal them off the cops.
Alright, so this is the vehicles. This is the one we're going to steal them out of the police station. So there's two different police stations you can go to. The one that I'm going to over in La Mesa, or the one, I think it's La Mesa, or the one over in Rockford Hills. Either way, they're both set up very, very similar. Okay? Be careful, once again, locking onto the cops out front. If you get too close to them, it'll automatically fail it, and you'll get a wanted level from the jump. You don't want to do that. You want to try and be in and out as quickly as possible without getting alerted. I'm going to show you here exactly how I do this shit. Just check this out. For some reason, I see a lot of people fail this mission, and then they wind up having to outrun the cops, and it's just costs you more and more time. If you do it this way, just be careful. Just pay attention to the cones of visions on the cops inside.
You might need to move some of the other cars out of the way first.
Alright, now once I get this out, pay very close attention how I do this. I don't understand how they can't hear you. It doesn't even make any sense. You start up a car in a garage like you're not gonna fucking hear it. It doesn't even make any sense. I don't know. But anyway, the stealth in this game just is so broken, but it's whatever. So I delivered the first car, came back to grab the second one. I'm gonna do the same thing here. You just gotta pay attention to the cones of vision, and on your way out, you just kind of gotta go around and go swing out wide with the two cops that are watching out front. It's not that hard to do. You guys will be able to do it. Just take it slow, man. Just don't rush. You know what I mean? That's the thing. And believe it or not, it is actually fun doing this in stealth. I like doing this in stealth. It's a lot of fun. You just got to be patient and take your time. You're not in a hurry. Remember that. And trust me, trying to escape these guys is a pain in the ass, dude. Because you can't call Lester. You can't do the, bribe authorities. You can't do any of that stuff on here. So this is the best way to do this without catching a wanted level and get out the door as quick as possible. You know what I mean? And then just once you get out again, just go around, swing out wide when you come to the two guys outside. Swing out wide and just kind of go slow and go around them. Kind of want to hug that little wall right there. Then just boom, just go and deliver it, and then that one's done. Very easy. All right, you guys can do it. It's basically the same thing at the Rockford Hills police station. It's all you gotta do is just the same thing. But I see so many people failing that. They drive right too close to the cops or whatever, and then they'll get alerted. And yeah, it just doesn't make any sense how you could start up a vehicle in the same garage as people. I'm sure you would hear it in real life, but I don't know, whatever. That's neither here nor there. So now we're going to be doing the Group 6 vehicle. Okay, so luckily for me, the very first time I did it, I got one right in the middle of the city here, man. Right, like a mile, 1.2 miles away. But if you happen to get the one in Paleto Bay again, just like I said before, switch lobbies and come back and try and do it again. Try and get something closer.
Excellent. There's a standard stockade under repair at an auto shop. They might not even notice it's missing.
And just to let you know, if you do wind up getting the one in Paleto Bay and you don't feel like switching lobbies, if you have people helping you, the Vigilante is really good to push this vehicle with. So maybe have someone pop into a Vigilante while you're driving this thing, and have them push you back, and you'll get back in no time. You know, you'll cut your time in half doing it that way. That's the way we used to sell back in the day. 3 people in 3 different Vigilantes, 3 people in the post-op trucks, or in the garbage trucks, and we got it done in like half the time. So this makes no sense, okay? This is kind of a rockstar logic. Once you kill all these guys, you're gonna notice there's a door missing on the side of the truck right here. What's weird is until you actually grab the key, you can't get in that side. Like, it won't let you, okay? But you have to go around to the driver's side, and it's going to tell you to find the key. Then, once you find the key, then you'll be able to enter the side with no door. It doesn't even make any sense. Like, there's no freaking door there, dude. I don't get it. It's so stupid. But the cops wound up killing me anyway because I was kind of stuck in the animation. So they took me out, and then they impounded my Oppressor Mark II. But I just called my assistant and got it back. So, but yeah, then this one was done. It was really easy. And by the way, too, I meant to mention, you could either call Lester or you can do the bribe authorities on this to get the cops off your nuts. That's exactly what I did.
I'm by my machine. That shouldn't be a problem. I'll have your personal vehicle collected as soon as possible.
Yeah, just wait until you're clear of the cops. Like, don't have any cops that are heading towards you before you start this bribe authority thing. Because if you start it and they plow it into you, your wanted level is going to stay with you. Make sure you don't have any cops, like, either heading towards you or about to bump up behind you. Because even if you call them off of you, you'll still catch a wanted level. It won't disappear. So, just do that, and it'll be all good. You'll be golden pony boy. Alright, and then that's another one done. Another one marked off the list. Okay, so moving on to this next one, we're doing the Group 6 outfits. I already did the first part of this, okay? So this is my second run, going to grab the second set. But you guys can do this part in stealth too. Just pay attention to the cones of vision. And like I said, I don't know if it's because I have the most expensive arcade, but I always come to Ginger Street every single time, which is in this underground parking garage. Every time I have to steal the Group 6 outfits, this is always where I come to. So just watch their cones of vision, see which way they walk, and you can go in here guns blazing if you want to and take them all out. I like to do this in stealth every once in a while because it kind of keeps you on your toes, man. It helps you with your stealth game a little bit. You just got to pay attention to which way the guards are walking and which way they're going and whatnot. So just be careful. And like this guy here, I saw this one guy coming, so I went the other way, went to go take cover real quick, and I waited till he started heading back the opposite way. I popped out, got the outfit, got the hell out of there. And you could call Lester on this if you do go in, like, guns blazing. You can call Lester again on this one. So yeah, I was in and out of this bitch like the wind, man. I went and I dropped it off, and I didn't even get detected, so which was pretty cool. But it is a little tricky to do. So, like I said, if you want to, if you don't feel like doing all that mess, just go in and take them all out real quick, and then call the cops off you and Lester. No big deal. Okay, moving on to this very, very last one. Actually, I'm gonna heist-proof my cars real quick. I'm not gonna paint them any fancy color because, you know, this is a pretty easy heist. So I'm just gonna let us each take an individual car, like there's, you know, 2 in each car. So I just basically, you know, fixed them up and heist-proofed them real quick. Normally, what I would do is if I had everybody in the same party, I would just purchase one vehicle and then all painted a certain color and all of us get in the same car. Okay, so here we go. I always save the hacking device for last. Always, always, always. Because there's 2 different hacking device missions. So this one here, where you got to go to the FIB building. If you don't come out with a suit on, you know, keep your spawn location to the arcade and try it again. Okay, because the one where you have to go to the new server farm, that mission can take you anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes to do. Okay, this one here takes me like 3.5 minutes to do this. Okay, I think this total clip is like 4 minutes and 19 seconds, and probably like 30 seconds of that was me heist-proofing the cars and flying over. So, blow up all these dudes, take them out. Then I'm gonna grab the key card. It's always the guard that's glitched out for some reason. I don't know why. Like, this guy's in the middle of the air, like kind of floating in the air. It's always him for some reason. I don't know why. So, and this is cool because you don't get a wanted level here. When you go to the, when you get the one with the new server farm, you're gonna catch a wanted level first. Then you gotta lose that wanted level. Then you go to the new server farm, go downstairs, and even if you don't break the stealth down there, you're still gonna get a wanted level. So this is exactly why I do it this way. And if I don't come out with a suit on, I change lobbies, bro. Instantly, I change lobbies. Come back and try it again and get something else. Keep on coming back to come out with a suit on. Because this mission is going to save you so much time doing it that way, I'm telling you. This mission took me 3.5 minutes to do. Alright? So let me see. I'm going to go upstairs. And right away, I already knew where the hacking device was. It was because it was pinging as soon as I got up there. So I already figured, I'm like, oh, it's probably in the bathroom. And sure as shit, it was.
Holy hell!
Yeah, you can see it. It's all the way off the charts right now. It's like almost pinged out. So I'm like, oh, okay. I know exactly where it is. That's why I went and I started going back this way. I'm like, wait a second. I forgot it's in the bathroom. So I went down this hallway, went straight in the bathroom, and yep, it was right here. Right here. Boom. Grabbed it, got up out of there, and don't mess with these guys on the way out. Wait until you get downstairs to start shooting at the dudes, because otherwise you're going to keep getting tore up. So just wait till you get down here, and there's only like 3 or 4 guys down here you could shoot. Take them all out real quick. Get on the Oppressor Mark II or in your heli, or in your armored car, and then go hit the tunnel and get up out of Dodge, man, lose your wanted level. So it's very easy. That's it. And then that's it, man, and that was all my preps done. It took me I think it took me like 45 minutes to do them, and the only reason why is because I wanted to change lobbies and show you guys a couple different variants of things, like with the key card, so you can go to the prison, or you can get the other one with the 2 key cards together. You know, things like that. I wanted to show you guys stuff like that. So, I mean, set your spawn location to arcade if you're going to be doing it solo. And if it's anything in Paleto Bay, remember to switch lobbies, try and get something closer. You know, and then if you happen to go, like, maybe drop, like, this one particular mission where you got to go take a plane and drop the weapons off at the airfield in Sandy Shores, rather than flying back to your arcade, just teleport, or I'm sorry, switch lobbies to a different invite-only lobby, and you'll teleport yourself back to your arcade in the city already. It'll save you, like, a couple minutes, but still, you know what I mean? It's not that long of time you're saving, but it's still more time that you can get started on the next prep. So, that's how I look at it. You want to flip this shit as quick as possible. Okay, guys, so that's it. You've seen, this is part 1 of my casino heist preps. Some tips and tricks to help you make the preps and setups a little bit easier. I'm going to be putting a second video up probably tomorrow, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. Hopefully these little bit of things help you out. So, talk to you soon. Peace.